HOA Karen calls 911. When I return early from my trip and she was auctioning my own ranch. I wasn't supposed to be back for another 2 weeks. That trip, it was meant to clear my head. After my father passed, the ranch felt heavy. Every fence post, every creak of the barn whispered his name. So I left, hoping distance would dull the ache. But grief doesn't follow schedules. 3 days in, I couldn't take it anymore. Something felt wrong. Call it instinct. Or maybe something deeper. I packed up and drove back overnight. As I turned onto the dirt road leading to my ranch, I froze. Cars, dozens of them, lined up along my land like it was some kind of event. My stomach dropped. Music echoed faintly through the trees. People were laughing, talking, bidding. Bidding? I stepped out of my truck slowly, heart pounding so loud it drowned everything else. Then I saw the sign. Ranch auction today. Everything must go. My blood ran cold. I didn't walk. I ran. Through the gate. Past strangers holding numbered paddles. Past my own livestock being herded like they didn't belong to me anymore. And there she was. Karen, HOA president, standing on a makeshift stage in front of my barn, holding a microphone like she owned the world. And this beautiful 50-acre ranch, perfect. For redevelopment, starting bid at... Stop! My voice cracked through the air. Everything went silent. Every head turned toward me. Karen blinked. Confused at first, then annoyed. Oh, you're back early, she said, like I'd just interrupted her garden party. Back early? I repeated, barely holding myself together. This is my property. What do you think you're doing? She sighed, rolling her eyes. You abandoned it, she said flatly. The HOA issued multiple notices. No response. According to community bylaws, we took action. Abandoned? I stepped closer, shaking. I was gone for 3 days. Murmurs spread through the crowd. Karen's smile tightened. Well, she said, adjusting the mic regardless. The auction is already in progress. Please don't cause a scene. A scene? I looked around, at strangers standing on my land, touching my father's tools, pointing at the house he built with his own hands. Something inside me snapped. You have no legal right to do this! I shouted. Karen didn't even flinch. Instead, she pulled out her phone. Hello, yes, she said calmly. I'd like to report a trespasser. He's being aggressive and disrupting a lawful event. I stared at her, stunned. You're calling 911 on me? She gave me a smug little smile. You should have thought about that before showing up uninvited. Uninvited, on my own land. The crowd shifted uncomfortably now. Some people lowered their bidding paddles. Others whispered. But Karen? She kept going. Let's continue, she announced, turning back to the crowd.